Here's a continuation of just a little series of videos I'm doing here at Jacob's Well. You know, we've got all these cabinets cleaned out and we're kind of starting to utilize them a little bit with stuff. They had all kinds of junk in them, but no more. You know, now they're starting to find some kind of use. These rooms go around and it's a U-shaped, we'll see the other hallway here in a second. This goes into the living quarters where David and Lisa are living, and it also goes to our laundry room, you know, which is, it would be nice if it was out more, but it is in their living quarters, so we try to be cognizant of some of that in terms of privacy, but you know, there's a couple washers and dryers back there for us to use. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to see the only bathtub in Jacob's Well Mission Center. And it needs some work, and we're going to get to that eventually. There is no commode in here, though. Oddly enough, there's weird commodes everywhere, but there's no commode in here. There is a sink, however. So this room kind of just gets closed off for now. This is the other side of that U that goes back. You can see a water fountain there, and then there's a small room right here that is, right now it is used, and it's very dark, and the light is like way over here somewhere. I've never even figured out, there it is. Okay, so this is a little room that I call it the monk room, and sometimes I call it the brown room, though I have no idea because it's not brown at all. But Keith, who comes in about once a month and has been historically for the last 7 or 8 years one of the people who has kept this building at least alive in terms of function. He stays in this room, and this is a shower that's used by David and Lisa and Keith when he's here. It's, you know, just showing you some of the stuff here. Big closet in there. And so again, then we come out to the, you know, and there's work to be done in David and Lisa's place too, you know. Lots of work. So here's a closet and several of these throughout the building that need kind of refurbishing. We're utilizing these things for just all the bedding and things like that's in here. I'll show you, I kind of took it upon myself to embrace the fact that this used to be a hospital, so when we find this stuff of historical value, I'm putting it on the walls. And this has been a lot of fun, actually, this eye chart. Folks will stand back there and gauge their eyes, and I don't know if we're doing it right or not doing it right, but they're having fun at it. So I've dubbed this janitorial and storage. And I don't know what this room will become, but for right now, it's kind of our janitorial and storage, at least until some closets open up. There are 2 bathrooms here. There's one and there's another. Both of these have commodes, sinks, and showers. Now originally this was the prep room for surgery. So all of the disinfectants, you know, the sterilization and the cleanup and everything would go on in these rooms. So you got these deep well sinks here as well. This door goes on through into what we call the meeting room or the cafeteria or what used to be surgery room. This shower right now has given us some sincere problems, and there is a plumber named Joe, yes, who has volunteered his services and is helping us to rectify that. Small stuff I can take care of, but I'm no contractor by any means, no professional. I just dabble in a little of this and a little of that. My strengths, I try to flow with them, and I try to manage my weaknesses. So, and one guy has a hard time doing all this, you know. A lot of jobs you need 2 or 3 people in radios. the last place I worked gave me some things. One of the things they gave me here was some of these radios. These were their old radios at the Hampton Inn and Suites airport in Greenville. They gave me these out of 10 radios, I found 4 that worked, and my general manager there gave them to me as a donation, and we have utilized them already several times. So we are limited in our showers. We only have 3 that can really be used. So, you know, it's a cubicle. It's a great place to worship and sing and praise God in, because there is wonderful reverberation. But a lot of this effervescent stuff is throughout the entire building, and needs some dedicated work. And I've started that, but I've only brushed the surface of it. Of course, everything needs cleaned, and it could need painted. You just chip away. That's how you take the mountain down. You just chip away. So, some of the visions maybe that I'm seeing for this room is, we make it a room where people can iron, maybe where different temporary residents are able to come in here and use it as a dressing room. And, we can still use it as use the sinks for mop sinks and stuff of that nature. We could fix that room up like this. So, all of this stuff has been donated. These shampooers, these wetbacks and everything, they're donated. What I will tell you history-wise in terms of Hope Hospital, this was the nurse's shower. And on the blueprints it says this was the doctor's shower. So, pretty cool stuff. More later.